What's up, guys? Cinestalker here for a video. This video right up here will be a video which I always like to show a bunch of movies from my library of what I like to watch during this time of the month of Halloween and that kind of thing. So nice little pile of movies from old school VHS to DVD, Blu-ray, and all that kind of stuff like that. So every format I'm going to try to do and show you what kind of stuff I like to watch during this time of year. Maybe give you guys some ideas of what to watch for this, Halloween spooky season, or maybe something that you never heard of before, you want to maybe check out and that kind of deal. And it's just kind of fun doing that kind of thing. So yeah, so it's like I like to watch annually, and some stuff I watch just recently as my tradition for Halloween time. So fun stuff. That should be a pretty fun video. And also, if you guys are new to my channel and you like my stuff, please subscribe, because over 55% of you are not subscribed to my channel recently. I just saw a little thing right here. Over 55% of you are not subscribed. What are you doing? If you watch my videos and like my stuff, please subscribe so you don't miss another video. Oh yes, so now let's get to the video now. Since we're over here by the old school VHSs, which is my favorite format, I just like the nostalgia of it. I love it since I was a kid, and my very first one I ever, started collecting and stuff. So let's go start with some VHS tapes of what I like to check out on the VHS realms, and then from there move on to the DVDs, Blu-rays, and all that kind of stuff. Let's go do it like that and work our way up. Good old VHSs. You can see some right here that have displayed, which I like to display and watch during this time of year, which I'll just go through right now since they're right over here. And this right here is just a bootleg of the new 2018 Halloween by a guy that's like really cool named Tyler Bell. Makes really awesome bootleg tapes. I don't think he's been doing stuff lately, but I got this a couple years ago when the movie came out. Really neat, old school looking VHS of like the old school media type stuff from back in the day. I definitely like that release, but I just had that for display. And next has a great one right up here, which is Trick or Treat. Really cool. Heavy metal horror movie that takes place, toward the end of it, during Halloween night, about this heavy metal vocalist guy that dies named Sammy Curry, comes back to life through record and through like this heavy metal geek, and does things for him, but things just get out of hand and all that kind of stuff. Very cool, very 80s. Love this one. I wish this will get a nice Blu-ray release someday, like a really good treatment of it. I think it's also on DVD, but the DVD cover of it's really horrible. I like this one better. Really neat. And then also next to that is the one right here, which I definitely love, which is The Gate. Definitely a good one to watch during the Halloween time, I think. Pretty cool demon movie about these two kids and accidentally summon demons up in their backyard. Very good one right there. Pretty creepy still to this day. I definitely like that one a lot. And below that, we have this one right up here, The Midnight Hour, which I've been talking about this one since I got it a few years ago. Definitely a great one to watch. Pretty rare one too, and even on DVD. It was really hard to find. It was released by Anchor Bay years ago, but never got re-released ever since on Blu-ray. So who knows if it'll ever happen or not, but definitely go and get LeVar Burton there from Reading Rainbow. Made for TV movies on the ABC network back in the day. Definitely a cool one where on Halloween Day, there's like LeVar Burton and their friends, like they're like in high school, and they get like this scripture stuff. They actually do like a seance thing at this graveyard, and then brings the dead back to life and other creatures, and then like they get till the midnight to stop it. So it's called The Midnight Hour, because if not, the dead will walk the earth and take over the planet. But yeah, definitely a cool one up here. Actually a pretty good like little it's kind of a sad story between those two characters right there toward the end, but definitely a great one is The Midnight Hour. Love that one. Great one. I remember watching this as a kid one time, and I forgot the name of the title for years and years and years. I was wondering if it was a dream or not, if this movie was real, and I found out about it a handful of years ago. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the movie. And then, but looking for it ever since. I got lucky, found this, like I said, at a video store for $1 years ago, like 4 years ago, and one of my favorites ever since. And this one next to that, Hollowgate. Great movie. Got this last year. I showed this in the Friday Night Frights video. Low budget goodness, but I love this one. It's real cheesy, but it's really great one to watch during Halloween time. Pretty rare movie. It's only on videotape. I think it's on YouTube. Possibly you can watch for free. But other than that, it's kind of a sought after videotape. It goes for like $80 to $100+ easily for this, especially around this time of year. It's probably like over $100, easily. And I got this, like I said, like a year ago through a trade, and I got very lucky. It was one of my sought after videotapes I wanted for so long. I never found it in a while. Some guy was selling it, and I did a trade with them, so it was a great way how it worked out. But definitely a good cheesy cool one is that one. Love that. And then next to that, below is The Worst Witch. Great movie. I used to watch this one a lot on HBO back in the day. This was played all the time back in the late 80s, early 90s on HBO a lot, especially during Halloween time. About her, Felissa Balk. I always mess up her name. Farutza Balk from The Craft and other kinds of movies, and The Return of Oz and that kind of deal. And it's about her as like this witch, almost like a Harry Potter school, and she's not really good at being a witch. And these other bad witches want to take over the school and that kind of thing. But definitely a great movie up there. Good stuff. Is that like marker? It looks like a pentagram or something. I think that's just on there. Yeah, it's just part of the print. It looks like a pentagram. Maybe it is. But you got Tim Curry sings this song, Anything Can Happen on Halloween. Definitely check it out on YouTube if you have not seen it. It's so cheeseball, green screen. It's fantastic. Great one to watch. Love this movie. Ever since I was a kid, so it's traditional. So I keep it up here with all my tapes I like to watch during this time of year. And then going with that, of course, you got the Monster Squad, classic movie, pretty much the Goonies, but with monsters. So I like this one a lot. Like, this is a great cover, fantastic. I think I got this for like 50 cents back in the day. This is actually a pretty sought after tape too. It's on Blu-ray, you can get it on there, DVD, but the cover's a little bit different. I love the original artwork more. Just looks so rad about these monsters. You get summoned back to Earth by the Dracula. He wants to take over the planet and that kind of thing. So they have to do it before he does. These guys got to stop them, the Monster Squad, before that happens. But just a great movie, great effects, great werewolf effects in this thing. Super, super good stuff is that. Love that one. And then right up here is this weird thing, which I got here. I thought about that thrift shop years back, like 5 years ago or something. How to carve great faces for Halloween with the Pumpkin Man Gordy Falk. Yeah, it is what it is. It's an 80s style how to carve pumpkins by this weird looking guy. It's like a 30-minute thing. So ever since I got this, I have to watch it because it's so weird and strange and cringy. Carving pumpkins, and it's like this low budget music. It's kind of like almost like dirty jokes says throughout the thing, like weird jokes. It's very strange, but it's pretty cool because it's so weird. But definitely a good one I watch now ever since I cut in that one. Definitely one I always check out. And up here, almost forgot I got this one. Monster makeup. I got this. It's about makeup effects, and I figured it goes with Halloween. I had makeups and stuff like that. And when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a makeup effects artist. So I got this when I was like 10 or 11 years old at a Sears outlet center with my grandma at the time for I think like a couple of bucks or something like that. This is a great tape because what's neat is when you get the booklet. It's attached to the tape, the box. You get this booklet up here. And I hardly ever seen this anywhere, this VHS. So it's pretty neat, pretty rare one is this. I see there's another VHS of this, but it's a different cover. Doesn't have the booklet attached to it, but I've hardly ever seen this anywhere, is this. So it's one I had for almost my whole life. I had this for like 30 minutes long. Makeup tutorial, how to do makeups if you're just starting out. But it's pretty cool, pretty fun. Gets me in the spirit of Halloween because it's like makeup and stuff like that. So to me, it goes with that, like Halloween makeups and that kind of deal. Right up here, can't go wrong with some zombie goodness for Halloween time. And of course, the classic Return of the Living Dead. I got this, on DVD and that kind of deal. But I just love this VHS of it with the whole $14.95 sticker on it. Definitely cool. Classic movies. Super great to watch for Halloween time. Anytime, but Halloween time, perfect, for that kind of stuff. Great, horror, comedy, the music, the whole vibe to it, the effects. Great one to watch during this time of year. All right, now next up, let's go with a stack of some DVDs and Blu-rays and all that kind of stuff. And up here, no particular order, just kind of go through them and that kind of thing. And of course, I was thinking, you can't go wrong with Halloween stuff without the classic Universal horror movies, which I got up here. I don't have them all, I got some of them, but the old classic collection. I have this old set right here. And it came with them all, had like little statues and that kind of thing. I just bought them separately like years ago, but of course you get Frankenstein. I love how that cover looks still, even though these came out on Blu-ray, all these different renditions, but I love these old sets. They look kind of cool. This one, of course, you got the classic Wolfman, and of course, the Mummy. These are just great ones to watch. Like, always watch Frankenstein for Halloween time. Always watch it ever since I was a kid with my grandparents and stuff like that. They always love this stuff, and I would watch that with them. Like on Turner Classic Movies and that kind of thing, and then on TV or whatever, and just love those movies ever since. They're all great ones. I gotta get them all. I have them all. I gotta get Dracula, Invisible Man, all that kind of stuff. But these are all just great ones to watch during this time of year. Just there's fun, good, classic stuff. And you can't go wrong with the classics. And they look great in black and white. They're so good, super good. And then continuing on with Halloween, you can't go wrong with Halloween with some Michael Myers. Right up here, of course, Halloween 1, good stuff. It's autographed by John Carpenter. It's kind of like a little bit, the marker kind of came off a little bit on, but you can still see it right there, John Carpenter's name. Met him years back, and he signed this. But Halloween 1, the digibook of it, and then Halloween 2. Love Halloween. I love Halloween 2. So I used to watch this one so much. I think I watched as a kid Halloween 2 before I watched the first one. It was played all the time on USA Network. I would watch it like 7 years old or whatever how old I was when I first watched him, and then 7 or 8, something like that. Then I checked out part 1, of course. But yeah, Halloween 2, love Halloween 2. They go great. Watch this, you watch that, it's perfect. You can't go wrong. It takes place the same night, but it's definitely a good one. And of course, the one that gets a lot of hate is Season of the Witch. I used to not like this one too a lot when I was younger, and I was like 10, 11 years old. I did not like this one because it was like, where's Michael Myers in it? Then as I got older, I'm like, oh yeah, it's not about Michael Myers. It's like its own story, but they screwed up by calling it Halloween 3. They should just call it Season of the Witch, and it probably would have got way more love. But ever since the years went by, love this sequel. Part of the this different direction of what the franchise want to do, because they want to do like Halloween movies on different sort of themes they're going to do. But they tried out with this, didn't work out. But I was always curious of what happens if this would have worked out, and what other kind of stories they would have told about Halloween time. I always was curious about that. But it's a great one, great movie is this. Love it. Is the back right there. But yeah, definitely a good one. The song gets stuck in your head, Silver Shamrock. And earlier I was talking about zombie movies, Return of the Living Dead. But of course you got to go with the King of Zombies, George Romero. All those ones are great to watch during Halloween time. So fun. Of course, the original Night of the Living Dead. That's George Romero's autograph. I got like a long time ago, like 15, 16 years ago. Got Dawn of the Dead. Great stuff right there. Autograph also by Tom Savini. And I also love I also love the remake of Night of the Living Dead. That's the Tom Savini one. The great one. I actually like this one more than the original Night of the Living Dead. Watched this way more times. The one that Tom Savini did. I love that one. And of course Day of the Dead, which I didn't. It's over there. But but all great ones to watch during this time of year. Definitely can't go wrong with the zombie flicks. And now let's go with some Blu-rays up here. Kind of mix them all up, So this is a good one up here. Is Wacko. Really fun Halloween spoof movie directed by Graydon Clark. He did a bunch of movies like Without Warning, Joysticks, and a bunch of other type stuff he's done. Really cool director. But it's a fun one, horror comedy, making fun of what stuff goes on during Halloween about this killer. It's good stuff. Is that good one right here? A creepy one. 70s movie is this one is Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. I got this last Halloween for review from Warner Archive Collection. Great made-for-TV movie is this. It's creepy, great atmosphere, but these little weird demon things that are kind of like brought back up. They were like locked away, and this the woman right there accidentally gets too curious, and she's not supposed to open this pantry door, this door. She does these weird little creepy voices, like hey, where are you? It's like these little creepy voices, and these weird things go on, and it's this neat little ending to this, but pretty creepy ending. Great film is Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Definitely highly recommend it. Also with that is The Witches. Always loved this one since I was a kid. It looks fantastic. But both these look great on Blu-ray. Great when they're doing like what HBO Max is doing, The Witches like remake of it. But I don't. I've seen the trailer of it. It looks like it's interesting, but it will not be the original Witches. It's creepy. It's great. The makeup, the music. It's just a classic one of great fun to watch during this time of year. Also with this, which I talked about earlier, on tape, but the Halloween 2018 version. Really liked this movie a lot. Thought it was great, and I've been always check it out ever since then. A couple years ago, so definitely good stuff is that. Here, made for TV one on Disney Channel. Pretty rare one is Under Wraps. Ever since I got this, I've been watching it like every Halloween. I remember watching it a long time ago when it was played, in the 90s on Disney Channel, and then I just forgot about it. Then later on I was like watching videos about cool stuff to get, rare stuff for Halloween. Then under wraps, I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't even know it was on DVD. I got lucky and I found this. It goes for like 40 to 60 bucks, maybe 80 bucks online, depends. You know, it might be higher because Halloween time, but definitely a cool one. If you ever find this, definitely get it. I don't think this is on Disney Plus. I don't think it is. I could be wrong. If it is, let me know. I don't know if it's on Disney Plus this one. If it's not, they should have this on Disney Plus. Great movie is that. Really good stuff. Cool vibes is that one. Also, it's a fun one to watch for Halloween time is Reanimator. Great movie. Reanimating the Dead. Cool effects. Love this one. Ever since I was a kid, Reanimator, great one. Just think it's just fun to watch during Halloween time. Especially like a Halloween sleepover or whatever. You pop on this and a couple other movies, and you're good to go. You're so good. Going with that, we got Night of the Creeps. This is definitely a fun one to watch also during spooky season, you know, about these weird like these alien slug things, and they go in people's heads and make these like, they become like zombies. You also got Tim Atkins in this thing from Halloween 3, so it's just fun. Thrill Me right over there, you know, this is just good stuff. Like I said, Tom Atkins, sorry. But just, yeah, fun stuff is Night of the Creeps. Great horror comedy from the 80s is this. Definitely good fun party vibes is that one. Along with party vibes, this one is definitely the Halloween classic is Night of the Demons right over there. Great one. You know, Angela, the demon queen and all that kind of stuff. And just, you know, Linnea Quigley, great effects. People go to like a abandoned house party. They go to a house party in this abandoned house and all this crap goes on. It's just nuts. Great one to watch. Fun. I got this is the old classic DVD of it. I don't have it on Blu-ray. I should get it on Blu-ray upgrade, but I just have the old school DVD of that thing. Good stuff with that. Oh, there goes Day of the Dead right there. I was saying earlier, the zombie ones. It's right there, Day of the Dead. Of course, this one's all the zombie movies are great. Love Day of the Dead. Probably my favorite one is Day of the Dead. Love that one. Another made-for-TV movie, which is fantastic, I think. And that is Dark Knight, the Scarecrow. Great movie. Subtle, creepy vibes. Nothing like gory because it's made-for-TV. But it is a fantastic made-for-TV movie. Perfect to watch for Halloween time. The fall season is Dark Knight, the Scarecrow. And it goes the evil postman. This guy, he wears his postal outfit throughout the whole movie. It's like he showers in the thing. It's like, it's so funny. But about this guy's like kind of mental disabilities, and they pick on him, the backwood types. They accidentally they shoot him and that kind of thing, and they cover up the murder. They get away with it, but then the things start happening. They start getting knocked off one by one. And is it the Scarecrow? Is it the guy that came back to life? You have to watch it out, but it's a great movie, creepy. Good atmosphere, slow burn, but it's amazingly good. So if you haven't seen this one, definitely check out Dark Knight, the Scarecrow. It's so good. And for like a newer movie, like a few years old or so, is this one. I love All Hallows Eve. There's a couple of these out now. You got Terrifier and that kind of thing, with the clown. This clown guy up here, but just great. That's the first one. Great anthology is that. Definitely creepy. It's good. Great one to watch. You know, it's perfect to watch for this time of year. And also with this one is, which I got last year. This one just came out I think a year ago. Is Haunt. Good one. Fun. A gory twist kind of ending, kind of messed up movie is Haunt. About these kids, they all go, these teenagers, they all go like this haunt maze, and throughout it, they're getting knocked off by the characters in this haunted maze. It's really good. Trying to find their way out of it. Good stuff is that one. Haunt is good. TV show from when I was a kid and just fun to watch around this time of year. And that is Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's the only one I have is the third season. But you can buy these on Amazon and that kind of stuff. This is the old school Canadian release of it. This one's a lot kind of pricey. Kind of like cheap back in the day. But Are You Afraid of the Dark? Old school Nickelodeon show. Cool horror kid show is this. Some of these episodes are still creepy now, and they're just fun to watch for nostalgia. So if you like that kind of, if you grew up watching this is, I think it's just fun to watch during this time of year for those kind of nostalgia vibes. Is Are You Afraid of the Dark? They're so fun, so good. And then last but not least, a couple of classics up here. You cannot go wrong with Halloween with these. These are like a must. They're pretty much always on TV, but if you want to watch them unedited, watch them on DVD, Blu-ray, or whatever. And that is, of course, the first one of the Evil Dead, that old school Anchor Bay release. That's a huge one. This movie came out so many times. It's like one of those movies, it's like Halloween, that you'll just buy and buy and buy. This is like a huge edition of it. It's like this humongous edition. How big this thing is. It's like unrated version and full frame, and the Ladies of the Evil Dead in this thing, which is a really good documentary. But this one's a great ultimate edition of the Evil Dead. That's why I didn't upgrade the other ones there. This is just I just love this set. It's a really great set. Is this one. Super good stuff is that. And then last but not least is the follow-up, which is my favorite out of the two. I love Evil Dead 'cause it's like the more serious, scary horror movie. But if you just love everything like comedy and stuff, you get Evil Dead 2. This one has it all, like kind of scary, comedy, gore. This one's that old edition, like the Book of the Dead version of it. I got this for my birthday from a long time ago. I don't think the eyeball works anymore. You squeeze it, it's supposed to scream. Does it still work? Doesn't work. It died. Yeah, it's officially dead, the eyeball. The battery in it died. But I love this set of it. And this is a pretty cool one to have because I still have the box for it. Because a lot of people threw away the box of this thing. I kept it. And this is a great one. I'll show you what it looks like inside. Evil Dead 2, it's so good, so classic. This one comes with that, the Necronomicon. So it's like, yeah, it has that nice, good mask smell. And you get, here's on the inside up over here, So if you want to summon up some demons, just translate what this means, and you can summon up the Deadites if you want to. Just be careful because they might get you. But it's just, it's cool. Love that with the artwork in there. They did a really good job. I remember back in the day when DVDs, they would like do these awesome special editions. They don't do that much anymore for like Blu-rays for some reason. But like back in the day with like DVDs, like in the mid-2000s and stuff, man, they went all out like doing these gigantic sets, big old sets, these cool custom, like covers and all that kind of thing. I miss that about movies nowadays. They don't really do all this stuff like they did back in the day. But this is just a cool one, classic for Halloween time. Evil Dead 2, Evil Dead 1, cannot go wrong. Love those. Definitely, good, just all around fun is that. It's perfect for sleepover, a party by yourself. If your girlfriend or boyfriend, you pop this on, it cannot go wrong. It's a hit every time. Great one to drink to, all that stuff. Evil Dead 2, it's perfect. That's it for my video right there. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. Hope you have all my selection of what I like to watch during this time of year of Halloween. Hope it's maybe some titles in there that you watch or maybe you never heard of. Let me know in the comments below. And what stuff you like to watch I didn't show on here. Like what kind of things you like to watch during this time of year. Or it could be some of the stuff I've shown that's like, oh yeah, Danny, I like to watch Evil Dead 2 also. I like to watch this. I like to watch that too. Same as you. Let me know which ones you like to watch. Ones I didn't show or ones that I did show and that kind of thing. Let me know. And I'm definitely curious about there. And like I said before, if you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. Like I said, over 55% of you are not subscribed to my channel. So what are you doing? Subscribe. It's free. And then you won't miss a video of me going like this. Oh yeah, you won't miss me doing that and more. But anyway, catch you guys later. Have an awesome spooky season month. Oh yeah, watch lots of horror movies, have fun, get lots of fun nightmares, but it's not too bad. And anyway, I'll catch you guys later in the next video. I'll see you then, and bye-bye.